episode of Calcio Chronicles. I'm your host, Sheida, and joining me from all the way from Rome is the insightful Massimo Caputi.
Hi, Sheida. Nice to see you. We are always ready to speak about the Serie A.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Massimo, for joining me this evening. So let's jump straight into it and talk about Inter, because looks like nobody is able to stop Inter, and they're literally flying. And the distance between Inter and Juventus is getting more and more. And now we've got Inter at the top of the table with 60 points, but there is like a huge gap now, because Juventus has got only 53 points. Because last week that we were talking, it looked like if, just in case, Roma could, of course, stop this winning streak of Inter, maybe Juventus could have had a chance to catch up. But it hasn't been this way, and we've seen Juventus struggling. So what can you tell us about the situation right now in Serie A and the situation of Inter and Juventus?
But we knew that Inter is the stronger team of Serie A. But in the last matches, the evidence is more than before. No, because in the last 3 games, gain important points from Juventus, and 7 points are on a big
difference
advantage, and a big advantage, and also Inter have to recover 1 game more, and so the points should be 10 probably, no, and not 7 as now. And so Inter is running for the title, and Juventus
exactly. Running for the title on their own.
Yes, and at the same time, Juventus is living on a difficult moment, but I believe is normal. Is no on a particular situation. Is normal because Juventus doesn't have the same quality in the team as Inter. Also, Allegri has many young players, and an old and expertise players as Inzaghi.
Okay, because like Juventus, if I'm not wrong, they just gained 1 point in the last 3 games. So
yes, exactly.
What do you think?
It's a surprise. No, 1 point in 3 games. Sure.
I mean, for Juventus, it's definitely it makes a big difference. Also because at some point it was like a duel between the two of them for the title, and now it seems like that Juventus is remaining behind with 7 points is a lot.
No, is a lot. Is very difficult to recover for Juventus and for Milan also, because Inter is far, no, but Milan is less to Juventus, and so also the second place could be changed, and so 1 point is a better result for Juventus in 3 games. But at the same time, my opinion is that when Juventus lost against Inter, probably the focus of Juventus is gone down, because probably Juventus is convinced that it's impossible to fight to the end with Inter. Probably could be a suggestion, but the difference is in the team. I repeat, Allegri has young players. They don't have habit to play for the title for so long time, and also in the last match against Udinese, miss Vlahovic, and Vlahovic is
And make a difference.
value for Juventus for scoring and for ambition.
Okay. Yeah. Now, as you were just mentioning, at this point, Juventus really needs to up their game because Milan is just like, the third place right now with 52 points. So it's actually near in case, Juventus wants to accept their fate of the second place. So they still have to fight to, keep the second place because you'll never know because Milan could come up. Now, so we have actually a surprise. Now I want to know your opinion about this because it's such a big surprise that now at the fourth place we have both Atalanta and Bologna. But more than Atalanta, Bologna to me is a massive surprise. What are your thoughts about Bologna and what are the key points you think that created this momentum for Bologna?
But for first, we have to remember that Atalanta have to recover also one game, and against Inter, no an easy match. But as one game, have to play another game. Bologna now is not more than a big surprise; is a reality, no? And because in this point of the tournament, if Bologna is in this place of the table, what to say that Bologna is strong, has a good focus, but especially play and a good football. Is a great team for the football that is playing, and Motta is a great manager, and also for me it was important the job of the club in the transfer market in the summer, because both some important young players and player as Ferguson, Zirkzee, Orsolini, as a very good player, and so now is not a surprise. Now the other team have to defend from Bologna for the fourth place.
Okay, they, as you said, they definitely built such a great team since summer, and now the other clubs, including Roma, have to fight for their position and now we've got Bologna and Atalanta that they are at the fourth and fifth place, but they have the same point. So again, everything can change.
I believe that some important club has Lazio, Napoli, and Roma have to have fear for Atalanta and Bologna for the fourth place. For me, the favor is Atalanta, but if Bologna continue to play
like this
so well, and so it's difficult for the other. Absolutely.
Okay. Now let's talk about one of the players of Serie A that just made history, with a massive 200 goal record in Serie A. And he's like one of the players that some people doubted him at the beginning, but he has been amazingly. Ciro Immobile.
Yeah.
So he made history this week. And the interesting point is that only 8 players in the history of Serie A has arrived to this historical point, and one of them was my favorite, Roberto Baggio, with 205 goals. And
the numbers speak for Immobile. 200 goals in Serie A, and he is in the history of the Italian football, and Immobile can improve the statics of of the goals and can go ahead to Baggio or
yeah, exactly, because he's still playing and he is nowhere near the end of his career.
Exactly.
So again,
And also, I am happy for him. I am happy for him because probably too fast the people consider Immobile old and no as before, no. But
yeah,
I believe that after the injury and with a good condition, athletic condition,
recovery.
Immobile can score a lot of goal in this season, but also in the other. I don't know if we'll stay again in the Lazio in the next season because the voices, the rumors are that Immobile could go in Saudi Arabia the next year. But yes, but at the moment could be very important for the season of Lazio, and we have to remember that score the important goals also in Champions League this season with the last against Bayern Munich, but also against Feyenoord and also against the Feyenoord and against the Celtic for the qualification of Lazio in the second round of the Champions League. I am happy for him and congratulations to Immobile.
Yes, congratulations to Immobile, even though he plays for Lazio, which is our rivals. Perfect. So that's it for all the topics that I wanted to cover this week. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, for the moment is enough. No more. We will speak again and with other situation of Serie A in the next episode.
Who knows what is going to change, because every week the situation and the table of Serie A is absolutely different. So we'll see what will happen next week. Thank you. Thank you so much, Massimo. I know that tonight Roma plays and you also have a radio link. I'll let you go. Thank you again. Well, that's it for our episode. If you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and share it with all of your friends. Thank you again for joining us. Have a lovely weekend and see you next week. Bye.